In the brutal world of the NFL, where sweat and blood are shed on every yard of the field, there are names that not only dominate the game but also conquer the world of finance. These players sign massive contracts, own multi-million-dollar mansions, line up fleets of supercars, and invest like true entrepreneurs. But among hundreds of stars, who are the true millionaires, the ones whose fortunes leave the world in awe? This is the top 10 richest NFL players, where the gridiron meets Wall Street, and athletes become legends of wealth. Patrick Mahomes, the king of the NFL's millionaire generation. In the fierce world of American football, where bone-crushing tackles define glory and fame, Patrick Mahomes stands not just as a superstar but as the symbol of a new financial empire in the NFL. At not even 30 years old, Mahomes made history by signing a jaw-dropping 10-year, $503 million contract, a deal that sent shockwaves through the entire sports world. But what truly sets him apart isn't just the staggering numbers. Mahomes understands the power of personal branding. He's invested in the Kansas City Royals, Sporting Kansas City, and a range of tech startups and esports ventures. He's turned his name into a living enterprise, where football is merely the launchpad for a larger business empire. On the field, Mahomes is a storm of playmaker capable of changing the outcome of a game with a single impossible throw. Off the field, he embodies youth, confidence, and vision. His collection of supercars and multi-million-dollar mansions are just the surface. Beneath it lies a brilliant business mind and foresight far beyond his years. Patrick Mahomes isn't just the NFL's MVP, he's a true millionaire of the modern age, where talent, fame, and strategy blend seamlessly into greatness. Aaron Rodgers, the philosopher on the field, and the millionaire beyond the game. For nearly 2 decades, Aaron Rodgers has been more than just the heartbeat of the NFL. He's been a symbol of intelligence, composure, and total control, both on the field and in his financial life. With an estimated net worth of over $200 million, Rodgers embodies the saying, "You don't have to be loud to be great." From his golden years with the Green Bay Packers to his new journey with the New York Jets, Rodgers has maintained a unique style, calm, precise, and efficient to the point of perfection. His wealth doesn't just come from massive playing contracts, but also from smart investments in real estate, technology, and clean energy. What makes him truly fascinating is his understated lifestyle. Rodgers avoids flashy extravagance, choosing instead a refined simplicity focused on experiences, mental wellness, and philosophy. His investments in Zenith Bank, renewable energy startups, and sports tech companies reflect the vision of a genuine entrepreneur. And when he steps onto the field, Rodgers remains the master of the throw, a quarterback who can dismantle defenses with just a look. He doesn't merely control the game. He controls his destiny both as a player and as a financial powerhouse. Aaron Rodgers proves that in the NFL, intelligence can create power and power can build a fortune. Russell Wilson, from underdog to the king of $1 million empire. Russell Wilson once doubted, once labeled too small to play professional football. Yet through sheer determination and an unbreakable mindset, he turned adversity into his launchpad, rising to become one of the NFL's greatest self-made millionaires, with an estimated net worth of over $165 million. Wilson isn't just an elite quarterback, he's a born entrepreneur. Beyond his massive playing contracts, he has invested in startups, fashion brands, organic food companies, and even co-owns the MLB team Seattle Sounders. He understands that athletic glory may fade, but a financial empire can endure if you plant the seeds early. Off the field, Wilson is a marketing powerhouse. With his inspiring and professional image, he's the face of major global brands like Nike, Amazon, Bose, and Mercedes-Benz. His endorsement deals alone earn him tens of millions of dollars annually. What truly makes Wilson stand out, however, is his leadership spirit. He leads not only his teammates but also inspires millions with his messages of faith, discipline, and perseverance. Alongside his wife, music superstar Ciara, they've become one of America's ultimate power couples, blending sports and entertainment influence. Russell Wilson is living proof that a heart that never gives up can silence all doubt, turning a once-overlooked kid into an NFL millionaire legend. Matthew Stafford, from the shadows of defeat to the shine of a millionaire's glory. Some players are born to win, others must walk through hell to reach greatness. Matthew Stafford belongs to the latter. A silent warrior, resilient and unyielding, he carried the Detroit Lions through years of struggle before finally shining bright with the Los Angeles Rams, lifting the coveted Super Bowl trophy. His patience paid off with an estimated net worth of over $150 million. On the field, Stafford embodies perseverance. He's not flashy, not loud, but every throw carries the weight of a man who's endured, fallen, and risen again. Off the field, he channels that same discipline into smart investments from luxury real estate and sports venture funds to medical technology startups, focusing on long-term stability and innovation. What truly endears him to fans, though, is his heart. Together with his wife, Kelly Stafford, he has donated millions of dollars to children's hospitals, education programs, and brain cancer research foundations. From a forgotten quarterback in Detroit to a Super Bowl champion and self-made millionaire, Matthew Stafford's journey is a masterclass in loyalty, faith, and endurance, proving that true wealth isn't just measured in money, but in the legacy you leave behind. Kirk Cousins, the man who turned consistency into a million-dollar empire. In a world where fame often shines brightest under the spotlight, Kirk Cousins chose a different path: quiet, steady, and astonishingly effective. He's not as flashy as Mahomes, nor as stylish as Rodgers, yet he stands among the smartest millionaires in the NFL, with an estimated net worth of over $100 million. Cousins is the embodiment of perseverance. Drafted in 2012 as a backup, few expected him to become a franchise leader. But season after season, through accuracy and composure, he earned respect as one of the league's most dependable quarterbacks. When his moment came, he made history by signing the first fully guaranteed contract in NFL history, ensuring he be paid in full, injury or not. It was a financial masterstroke that changed how players negotiate contracts forever. Off the field, Cousins lives with striking simplicity. He still drives an old van to practice, avoids lavish spending, and invests wisely in real estate, insurance companies, and renewable energy ventures. He doesn't flaunt wealth because he understands that true freedom means not being controlled by money. He's also known for his generosity, supporting community projects, scholarship funds, and faith-based charities, always giving back to the causes he believes in. Kirk Cousins may not be the brightest star on the field, but he's undoubtedly one of the smartest, humblest, and wealthiest, a true, silent millionaire in a world obsessed with the spotlight. Deshaun Watson, from the heights of glory to the depths of controversy, and the millionaire's road to redemption. In the world of sports, there are stories that remind us talent and controversy sometimes walk hand in hand. Deshaun Watson is living proof of that. Once hailed as the future of the NFL, he possessed extraordinary gifts, speed, vision, and the uncanny ability to change the course of a game in seconds. But that brilliance was soon overshadowed by scandals that sent shockwaves throughout the league. Yet against all odds, Watson did the unthinkable. He came back signing a $230 million fully guaranteed contract with the Cleveland Browns, one of the richest deals in NFL history. On the field, Watson remains a storm, agile, sharp, and fearless in his playmaking. Off the field, though his image was deeply shaken, he's been working to rebuild it, investing in real estate, community programs, and youth sports academies, striving to earn back the trust of fans and teammates alike. His multi-million-dollar mansion, luxury car collection, and growing portfolio of investments reaffirm his status as a true NFL millionaire, one forged through resilience as much as fortune. Deshaun Watson, a man who lost it all, yet fought to reclaim every piece of his reputation. His story reminds us that in the NFL, no one is untouchable, but those who rise again after the storm are the ones truly worthy of being called winners. Dak Prescott, the Iron Captain of America's team and a millionaire forged by resilience. Wearing the iconic silver and blue of the Dallas Cowboys, Dak Prescott is more than just a leader, he's the beating heart of the team known as America's team. Drafted in the later rounds, Dak defied all odds to become one of the highest-paid quarterbacks in the NFL, with an estimated net worth of over $90 million and a $160 million contract over 4 years. Prescott is the embodiment of perseverance. He wasn't born into privilege. After losing his mother at a young age and fighting to earn his place in the league, he turned pain into power. On the field, he's a symbol of unbreakable spirit. Every throw, every hit, every time he rises again is proof of his never-quit mentality. Off the field, Dak Prescott is a sharp businessman. He's invested in sports brands, medical technology, and education startups, while representing global giants like Adidas, Beats by Dre, Pepsi, Sleep Number, and Campbell's Soup. From football to business, he understands the power of personal branding, and he's mastered how to turn it into lasting success. Even more inspiring, Dak founded the Faith Fight Finish Foundation, a non-profit supporting children and individuals struggling with mental health, a mission rooted deeply in his own life experiences. Dak Prescott isn't just a star athlete. He's a symbol of strength, belief, and perseverance a millionaire not only in his bank account but in the hearts of fans across America. Jared Goff, the castaway who became the NFL's millionaire of resilience. Few players in the NFL know what it feels like to be underestimated quite like Jared Goff. Once the #1 overall pick in the 2016 NFL Draft, he was hailed as the future of the Los Angeles Rams. But after several up-and-down seasons and a Super Bowl loss, he was traded away treated like a disposable piece in a business deal. Many thought his career was over. But then came Detroit, the place that turned out not to be the end, but the beginning of a legend. In Detroit, Goff didn't just bounce back, he exploded. He led the Lions from mediocrity to becoming a real NFL powerhouse. His $134 million contract, coupled with smart investments, has built him an estimated net worth of $100 million. Off the field, Goff is calm, strategic, and quietly ambitious. He's invested in real estate, green technology, and athletic fashion, while also founding the Jared Goff Foundation, which supports underprivileged youth. He doesn't crave the spotlight, he builds his legacy step by step, with precision and purpose. From being the castaway of Los Angeles to the leader of the Detroit Lions, Jared Goff has proven that true value isn't where you start, it's how you rise when the world counts you out. Jared Goff, the millionaire forged by resilience, and the living embodiment of the quote, "Never let others define your worth." Lamar Jackson, from the underdog to the NFL's self-made millionaire. When Lamar Jackson stepped onto the stage at the 2018 NFL Draft, many so-called experts doubted him. Some even said he should switch positions, that he didn't have what it takes to be a quarterback. 6 years later, those words have aged like a joke. Lamar isn't just the youngest MVP in Baltimore Ravens history, he's now one of the richest and most influential players in the entire NFL, with a net worth exceeding $70 million. What makes Lamar truly unique is this: he has no agent. He negotiated his own $260 million, 5-year contract, a record-breaking deal that shook the league and proved his intelligence matches his athleticism. One man, one vision, a player, businessman, and strategist all rolled into one, still in his 20s. On the field, Lamar is a living storm, lightning fast, elusive, and impossible to predict. Off the field, he's investing smartly in technology, streetwear fashion, and real estate, steadily building his brand as a new-age cultural icon of the NFL. But above all, Lamar embodies the spirit of self-made success. Coming from humble Southern beginnings, doubted by critics, he built everything on belief not in others, but in himself. Every throw, every sprint, every touchdown screams one message: I don't need anyone to believe in me, I believe in myself. Lamar Jackson, a millionaire born from conviction and courage. The face of a new generation. Free, fearless, and rewriting the rules. Justin Herbert, the challenger of the old guard and the million-dollar face of the NFL's future. In a league filled with legends where names like Brady, Rodgers, and Mahomes once ruled, Justin Herbert has emerged as a new force of nature. Young, calm, and precise like a machine. But behind that quiet demeanor lies a steel mind, a relentless competitor, and a self-made millionaire shaping the next era of the NFL. At just 26 years old, Herbert signed a 5-year, $262.5 million contract with the Los Angeles Chargers, one of the richest deals in NFL history. Yet what truly defines him isn't the money itself, but how he earned it, through consistent performance, discipline, and a level of professionalism rarely seen in players his age. On the field, Herbert is every defense's nightmare, armed with a rocket arm, surgical precision, and nerves of steel in crunch time. Off the field, he remains humble and grounded, steering clear of controversy in a world where fame often comes with chaos. Beyond football, Herbert has begun investing wisely in real estate, sports apparel brands, and biomedical technology, laying the foundation for a lasting financial empire. Though his journey is only beginning, his mindset already mirrors that of a seasoned entrepreneur and a true leader. Justin Herbert doesn't chase attention or hype. He represents a new generation of NFL stars, one that plays not just to win, but to build wealth intelligently, strategically, and sustainably. A young millionaire crafting his legacy through both brilliance and business savvy. And that's the top 10 true millionaires of the NFL, the men who don't just win on the field, but dominate the game of life beyond it. They are living proof that talent, vision, and determination can turn a player into an entrepreneur, a contract into an empire, and passion into lasting wealth. From Patrick Mahomes with his $500 million deal, to Justin Herbert, the face of the NFL's new millionaire generation, each of them shows that success isn't just built on strength, but on intelligence and perseverance. If their stories inspired you, make sure to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming journeys into the world of sports and finance. And don't forget to leave a comment below. Tell us which player impressed you the most, and who you think will be the next millionaire superstar of the NFL. Thank you for watching till the end. See you in the next episode where we continue to explore the legends who turn the gridiron into their kingdom and dreams into empires.